Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Livingston. I'm back here behind the camera and I teach 7th grade science at Wayside Middle School.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Emmanuel. I'm from Wayside Middle School and I'm a 7th grader.
Hi, I'm Porter Stevenson. I'm a 7th grader at Wayside Middle School and I'm Natharson's partner on this project.
Alright, so Emmanuel's going to go ahead and play a water cycle animation that he created for an assignment for class. Once he turned in this assignment, I was very impressed with what he created, and he was the one who created all the coding for it. I asked him if he would be able to create something for our STEM showcase this year. So, Emmanuel, can you tell us what did you create?
Well, me and Porter, we created it's basically a ping pong game, but it is coded using Scratch and it's based on science. These are the codings that I use, but Porter is the one that he types in all of the facts about space, and he will explain that.
So the Tharson would code in all this, which would make this dinosaur be able to say the fact that I put in, which what are the 4 planets that orbit closest to the sun best described as? And the answer would be having a rocky surface, but it's kind of hard to see it because it closes off. And so when we go onto the dove, it has the same type of structure thanks to Natharson. And the fact would be plants vary as they get farther away from the sun. As a rule, planets vary as they get farther away from the sun. As a rule, the farther a planet's orbit from the sun, the longer it takes to orbit the sun. And so, then when we go up to the dog, we called it Dot, I don't know why. It has the same structure, so the dog can say it, and I inputted a galaxy contains stars, gas, and dark matter. And then the last one, the bat, would say, what celestial object does a moon orbit? And it is a planet. And thanks to the coding, it's able to say that.
All right, so while you were doing this, I think you're going to go ahead and start playing the game as we finish our interview here. Did y'all have any obstacles?
Well, I think, we did have some obstacles with getting onto the servers and coding it, and then some obstacles when creating a hard point of the game for the player to win the game. Basically, the game is to reach score 10. And when you're playing it at this moment, when you're playing the game, you've got to hit all the animals. It's invisible at this moment, so when you hit the animals now and you reach score 10, we'll show you some definitions. That's the hard part, where you got to read it before you hit it, and I'll show you guys at this moment.
And some other obstacles we faced were kind of outside school, being able to set up meetings, or when we're able to work on this. And so sometimes things such as COVID or maybe other distractions made it hard to keep up with it.
Very good. Did you learn anything new?
Well, we learned a lot of space definitions, a lot of vocabulary through this thing, and I learned more about how to change backgrounds using Scratch, and I got reintroduced to it better, and yeah.
And I also learned much more about coding in Scratch since I had not done it very much before. And it was a good opportunity for me to be able to be involved with STEM project coding.
Perfect. Do you think that you'll use coding in the future?
Well, yes, to me, maybe in college, wherever I go, I may be able to use coding. Yes.
Or for me, I don't really know, because I don't know if I'm going to be working with computers and coding very much in the future. It's still kind of vague, but we'll see.
Perfect. Would you recommend the Scratch program to anyone?
Yes, for me, yes. If a person likes technology and coding and stuff, yes, I would for sure recommend it to them.
Yeah, it's free, it's simple, you can pick it up or learn it maybe even online if you're having a hard time with it, but it's very simple.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. I hope you all enjoyed.